I'm gonna do my best to just pay attention to this lens and not this lens. Although this has this, oh, it went away. There was like some weird little like window that I'd never seen before that just popped up, but it went away. So this is my second time recording this. So fun, so awesome, so great. So yeah, just kind of bear with me with that in mind. But what's up, gang? Hope you are doing good and staying safe. If you don't know who I am, my name is Spiri. I'm an artist and animator who talks too much, and I am currently really, really stoned. So you're just, again, thank you for bearing with me. Anyway, like I said, this is my second time trying to record this video, and it was just because the first recording that I did, I didn't really feel all that great about, and I'm not really sure why. It just, something about it was like, I don't want to really sign this. I didn't want to make that. I didn't want to try to fix or salvage that video or do anything with it. So I was just going to record another one. I feel like I'm all over the place about stuff, mainly because I've been going through like an identity shift. I was saying this in like an Instagram post, but it's not like an identity crisis because it's not at all that deep. It's not that dire or catastrophic in my brain, you know what I mean? But it definitely is a shift. In going through that, it's a lot of stuff that I get wishy-washy about. I've just come to realize that a good chunk of my time, part of me wants to say since I graduated high school to now, or around this time, I was somebody that I wasn't. I don't really know how else to put it. It just feels like I wasn't being my truest self or my most authentic self. I was just being a casket of it. But even, I would want to say, even during high school, I don't know if I was acting 100% true to myself. I think the only time I remember being authentic to myself was when I was in middle school, elementary school-ish, because I felt safe enough to do that. And as I grew up, I felt less and less safe. Nobody's fault or anything like that. That's just how life goes. And I didn't toughen up my weirdo shield, you know what I mean? I kind of just let it falter and be like, oh, okay, I guess what I do is kind of cringe or bad, and it's not. Or some stuff would be, but other stuff was just me exploring and understanding things that I liked or didn't like, and other people just were too chicken to do the same thing. I feel like I'm finally coming back to the spot where I was at back when I felt comfortable enough to be myself, but I'm rediscovering what I'm into and who I am as a person instead of hiding away from it. It felt like for some years I have been hiding away from who I am. So in that sense, there's like an identity shift there. There's an identity shift in my art. I feel like I'm getting closer connected to how I feel about the things that I create. I'm getting a better understanding of why I make the things that I make, because if you don't know, most of you guys know, but if you don't, I'm working on like story ideas all the time. They usually pertain to my Demon Division story, which is some story that I made up in my head. But I had written down because I started wondering like, where did these ideas come from, even about like, you know, the triangles and all this other stuff. Where did the ideas come from? I've been feeling more in tune with that, asking myself these questions about my artwork instead of just giving it a just because kind of answer. I'm actually trying to figure out where it's going and the purpose of the different stories that I'm coming out with. What's the message? What's the meaning? Why is it there? And why should people look at it? You know? And that is amazing. And I'm happy and so looking forward to discovering more about myself through the stories that I'm telling. That just makes me happy. I feel a lot of things changing for me altogether. I'm even trying to, if we're looking back at this little book, one of the things that I'm trying to do is to write in this more than I open my phone. The downside is that I keep running into moments where I either have the notebook but no pen, or I have the pen and the will to write but no notebook. I can't find it because it's really small. But see, I'm trying to change my current habits, like watching YouTube drama, smoking until it leads to the third thing, which is multiple naps throughout the day, being on socials and scrolling, daydreaming, on my phone in general, checking socials periodically. The periodically one, it feels like I'm going through like a cage. of like all my different toys, and the toys are the social medias, and I'll just like make the rounds, check everything to make sure that they're still there and everything. That's what it feels like, and I need that to stop, because that's a waste of time. Nothing is happening when I check these things, you know? So I wanted to change them into helpful habits, which were reading out of a book, writing or drawing while I'm in the hot box, light stretching or working out, looking at my roadmap and goals, sketching ideas out, journaling my thoughts here. And then the alternative to checking socials periodically, I had said I was going to do connect with friends or family. And by that, I just mean like text somebody instead of being, because really I go on the internet and it's for attention or to talk or whatever. If that's the case, why not try to talk to the people that I care about, you know, or that I have some sort of interest into their life and whatnot. So that's what I'm going to try to do more of, instead of just scrolling, looking at all these things all at once and flooding my brain with all of that. Use my phone like it's supposed to be used for, and it's to connect. But that's like one of the ways that I'm kind of like trying to figure my stuff out. It's a lot. I'm proud of myself. I've been consistent with a lot of new routines that I've been putting into my life. So I'm happy about that. I hope that people on YouTube try to be themselves more. I'm trying to be myself a little bit more here in this sense, mainly because like, yeah, I had said in a previous video that I treat this like my diary, and this is one of those days where I didn't know what I wanted to talk about for the new moon, and I wanted to put something out, or to know for sure that I would have something out. But to be completely honest, I didn't know. I didn't have anything. I didn't feel any interest in posting. But I'm doing it because I want to. I still want to, but I'm going to be honest. And that's like how I would be, because this is basically my little virtual diary, all that shit. Thank you for spending time with me at all, though. I know this is kind of like, but it's on brand for I talk about whatever I want. I'm talking about that. But I hope that more people will do that more. Put the you back in YouTube. Is that corny? I don't care. I want things to be fun again and stuff like that, and for people to enjoy their time. I'm sending everybody who is looking at this so much love. I'm gonna stop talking now, but just know that I'm changing in my head in a way. Things are shifting a little bit. I feel like it's for the better. I feel like I'm getting out of my own way and doing the things that I need to do to reach the goals that I have, and to put out the things that I want into the world and stuff like that. I don't want to just keep procrastinating or daydreaming and wishing and stuff, you know? I really want to do things. So I feel that, and I think that is a good thing. Thank you so much for like being patient with me in doing that, because I'm still trying to discover what it is that I want to do. I'm still debating on how I'm going to transition to no longer showing my face and having a character up instead, you know what I mean? So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, thank you guys so much for spending time with me. If you want to hang out with me live, I am on Twitch. I'm still trying to figure out what my new schedule is going to be, because I don't think I can stick to the one that I have currently of the Sunday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. But I'm definitely streaming on Sundays, like Sunday mornings, period. You'll be able to find me, hopefully, unless I just flake. But I'm still trying to debate on like when I'm going to schedule them and stuff. I have a newsletter that'll help you get more immersed in the world building that I have for my Demon series, Demon Division series, and Circles series. Thank you again for spending time with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Yeah.